Only small request. You get in the line of sight for the soft
One small request. Can you get in the line of sight
to receive.
so he can see you? No, absolutely not. What in the hell? It's just they just have to tell you what to do. It's something I feel like it has to be like programmed into them during that 15 days they go to cop school or whatever. It's like, no, stop trying to tell people what the hell to do. Hello, everybody. Good morning. How are you doing on this fine Monday? I guess I shouldn't say good morning. It's 7:30 a.m. at the time I'm recording this. So good, whatever, whenever you are watching this. So today's video is going to be kind of different, but kind of also the same. I'm going to be reacting to another Harvey Freebird video. And when did he post this? Let me look. Okay, he posted this 13 hours ago and it says Arlington. I did want to ask y'all something. For those of y'all who were in the most recent reaction video live chat, y'all were telling me something about a veteran who, like a blind veteran who was being denied access to something in North Carolina. If you could comment below or direct me to where I could find out more about that case, whose channel, who's covering it, whatever, I would like to look into that. So the video that we're going to be reacting to is from a channel called Harvey Freebird. So I am a little bit nervous about this video today because the last few reaction videos that I've done, I have actually watched the first at least few minutes to know what went on before I committed to doing the reaction. So to be honest, this could go any and every kind of way, but it is the most recent video that Harvey posted. So let me show y'all. So this is his channel, Harvey Freebird, and this video was posted 13 hours ago, and it's called Unlawful Orders Get Obliterated, Cops Schooled Again. So as y'all know, I really prefer to do the videos where the cops either get fired or where they're schooled, because if they're just being mean and then nothing happens to them, it just makes me mad. So here it looks like they are going to get schooled. I don't know how this is going to go. I haven't clicked on it, haven't watched it, so I just immediately was like, okay, this is what we're going with today. Hope that the Harvey Freebird Lord blesses us, because my God, I'm a little bit nervous about this. Thankfully, it's less than 15 minutes long. So if it makes me mad, it'll only be 15 minutes worth. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into the video. And again, it's called Cops Schooled Again. So hopefully it's going to make us happy and we'll see a little bit of justice or something, but never can tell. That's cute. Officer Man Bun. Okay.
Hey, you see the stop sign right here? That means I'm standing on a public right away. Name and badge number. Name and badge number.
Okay, so is this a Harvey Freebird audit, or is this actually Harvey Freebird doing the audit? Oh my goodness, this is new. This would be my first one. In the past, I've watched his compilations. Let's see.
Name and badge number. You got a name and badge number? Look, I'm 10 foot away from you, bro. Yeah, he's scared.
Well, it's not really cool that you have cameras in his face. So. No,
it's not cool that you have cameras in his face, but it's cool y'all have body cameras on. Is she wearing a body camera? No, it doesn't look like she is.
Cameras in his face. Look how far.
Camera's not in his face, also, for the record.
Far away I am. Good Lord.
So, as usual, I will link this video down below. If you would prefer to watch this video without me pausing it and inserting my commentary, there's a whole video on the internet that exists that I'm not even in. Go watch that one. This is a commentary video. Is this like, I think what's going on right now is just like a little bit of an intro. I assume it's going to like lead up to this at some point. Let's see.
Only small request. You get in the line of sight for the soft to receive. So he doesn't have to divide his attention this way.
Hey, I got a request too. Will you guys take off your shoes? I got a foot fetish.
What's? Oh my God, this is funny. Okay, that was just an intro, so we'll get to it. But that was so stupid. Did that cop just say, can you go and do your recording on the other side of the cop's car so he doesn't have to divide his attention? Divide his attention on what? The guy's just standing there? Hold on. Okay. I think it was just an intro. Let's get to this commentary.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This video was recorded on Saturday, March the 11th, 2023. We're in Arlington, Texas.
So just a few days ago, Arlington, Texas, not Arlington, Virginia. Okay, so that's like my neighbor. I'm originally from Louisiana. How far is Arlington, Texas from where I grew up? Where is Arlington, Texas? Is it like East Texas? No, it's like in the middle. I guess it's kind of like sort of like on the east side of Texas. Okay, Arlington, Texas is 6 hours and 16 minutes away from where I grew up. So I guess it's not really neighbors.
And we're just filming a routine traffic stop. And this officer is stealing this man's money. And we're minding our own business, practicing our
He's stealing his money? We need a little bit more elaboration on that one.
First Amendment right. And then this officer decides to obstruct our investigation and interfere with our journalism. Anyways, let's get to the video. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see y'all later.
So it's like an audit, but it's filming a traffic stop. So it's filming someone else being pulled over, which is something I actually have done before.
Pull this man over at McDonald's. As you can see, I'm plenty far away. I'd say I'm 20, 25 feet away.
This must be Harvey Freebird. Look, I'm looking at the description of the video and it says, Saturday, March 11, 2023, Arlington, Texas. Keep Harvey on the road, or to help with my legal fees, donate here. Reminds me I need to put my little banner up because sometimes I think that banner can be a little bit distracting, especially when I have to like edit parts out. But at the same time, good call, Harvey. It's not legal advice. And you got to remind these people. So I think this is like actually a Harvey Freebird video. So this is probably my first reaction video to an audit that isn't Long Island audit.
It's cool. We ran into another guy filming.
Oh, did y'all?
Let's see if we can make this guy piss on himself.
Oh, Lord. I don't know if I want to do all that. Make him piss on himself, Harvey?
This is a public right of way. See the stop sign? This is a public right of way.
Here we go. They do not like being filmed.
Back up a little bit, please. Hey, you see the stop?
Back up a little bit. No.
That means I'm standing on a public right of way. Name and badge number. Name and badge.
So one thing I noticed right off the bat is the police officer initiated this contact. Harvey was not interacting with him. He wasn't asking for his attention. He wasn't asking for his help. He wasn't asking for his assistance. And so the officer initiated this contact.
Badge number. Name and badge number. You got a name and badge number?
I have all that. My sword is
Look, I'm 10 foot away from you, bro.
Yeah, okay. So Harvey has inserted this text. I am not interfering with him sitting in his car, writing a ticket in any way. And just from what I can tell, from what I could see, I would agree with that.
He's scared. He's scared of
Scared of a phone camera.
me. Look how far away I am.
I don't know what he's scared of. He's the one that got weapons. And a bulletproof vest, and a gun, and a taser, and a baton, and a car. He has the car. He could drive away. I mean, there's so many ways that this man could either defensively or offensively protect himself. And I don't know what he's scared of. It's very confusing to me.
These clowns do not know the laws, man.
No, poor things. Bless him.
He's scared. Yeah.
Hey, we come in peace. We're
There's
coming right here.
look, there's a
Okay, I think that's kind of cute.
stop sign right here. We're on a public easement.
Don't worry, we're here in peace. We're not here to hurt you.
We're not here to hurt you. Girl, who said that?
He's scared.
Not scared.
He's
Look at
scared.
him. He's big. He's not scared.
He said he wants
Thank you, ma'am. He's big. Why would he be scared? He's big. Why would he be
me
scared?
to back up.
He's not scared. Look
Dude,
how big he is.
Dude, Direct D and them guys in Arizona would be up against us.
Everybody keeps talking about Direct D, and somebody told me I needed to react to a Direct D video. Speaking of scared, I'm scared because the way y'all talk about them, I think they would get my blood pressure up. I don't really like watching auditors that do that escalation stuff. He's like, Direct D, those guys, they'd be up against his car. Oh no, I'm scared.
Fucking glass right now.
Yeah, for sure.
These cops don't know how good they got it over here. Here we go, back up. How's it going?
Peace. How are you?
Pretty
We're
good.
in peace. You should come up here.
He's scared.
Down here.
Yeah, he's scared.
We're here. it's not really cool that y'all have cameras in his face. So.
No,
It's not really cool. It's not really cool that y'all have cameras in his face.
Cameras in his face. Look how far away I am.
hey,
Good Lord.
yeah, we're here because you might want to look at cars so you don't get hit.
No, I'll be okay. I just don't want y'all to get in the streets. I don't want y'all to get hit.
I don't want y'all to get in the street, but y'all got to get away from us and get out of his face. So where's the only place they could really go if they want to film this? Like they would have to back up.
I was standing right here, and he told me to back up, so now I'm standing right here.
Exactly.
This stop sign, that means this is a public right-of-way.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong.
He's scared.
You're not saying he's wrong, but you did say he's not cool.
So he's like, oh, I'm scared.
If he's scared,
He called her for backup. He's scared. Scared of a guy with a camera. It's ridiculous, man. You guys can't tell us where to stand in public. If you're scared, go get a job at Walmart.
Telling you where to stand.
He did.
That might be even scarier, to be honest. Have you been to the Walmart lately?
Things good.
All right, well, I'm glad you are. Thank you.
All we want to do is not interfere. That's it.
Are you? We're not interfering.
That's all.
Interfering is a crime.
They're not interfering. I want to know who else was there. Did they make a video? I want to react to that one too.
too, right? Like you have to. Don't you have to be physical to be interfering? Like you have to be
Oh, it's a lady? Is it a lady auditor?
physical.
That's what the penal code
You
says.
just have to prevent us from doing our duty.
What is
That's it.
3815?
With criminal negligence.
It sounds like there's 3 of them there.
3815 is?
That's it. Yeah, that's what she's just
Wow. Y'all are doing it over there in Arlington, Texas.
talking about.
Hey, will you follow your policy?
But what I will say is I have done this before. I have filmed a police interaction with someone before because I don't know, something in my spirit, as you could say, something in my gut, my intuition just told me I needed to film it because if I didn't, then something was going to happen, something bad, something, whatever. It was not going to be on camera. So I have filmed this type of interaction before where a cop is pulling somebody over. So where someone else is in the middle of a police interaction. So maybe that's why there's more people. But it sounds to me like there's 3 separate people filming this interaction on this little median.
Can you identify for me?
Sure, I'm Officer Vincent. My badge number is 3420.
Are you his supervisor? Because he refused to identify.
No, that is my partner.
All right, I'll let him finish asking this question.
You
Then.
know what 3815 is?
I do know penal code.
Okay, what is subsection D to say?
Okay, well,
We got a pop quiz. Let me see. Penal code. What did he ask? Let me look it up. 3815. Obstructing. It's the obstructing statute.
What is subsection D to say?
Subsection D. Wow, this guy really went all the way in. Okay. 3815 looks like the interference with public duties statute that is under the obstruction section of the penal code in Texas. What does subsection D say? Okay. So this is the penal code that the other auditor seems to be citing. And this is under the interference with public duties. A person commits an offense if they're doing the following, and then he's citing subsection D specifically, which I think this is what he means. And he's saying, do you know the code? Then you should know it is a defense to prosecution under this section if the interruption, disruption, impediment, or interference alleged by, at this point, I'm assuming it's going to be the officers, consisted of speech only. Okay, so I think the whole point that he's trying to get at is they're not actually disrupting or interfering because what they're doing is speech only. Let's see what he has to say here.
okay, well, I'm not going to go into detail.
Oh.
She don't know.
Okay.
It is kind of expecting a lot for people to just be able to cite each and every part of the statute on command based on what it's titled, but she don't know.
Interference with public duty is, and if you do interfere with public duty,
Interference is a
charge.
physical act. It cannot be consistent speech. Recording cannot be deemed interference.
Okay, well, look, hey, I'm not getting on you guys about standing where you are. I just don't want y'all to come close.
And
Okay?
look,
That's all I'm
in the
asking.
very first
She don't want him to come close, but she don't want him to back up. It's very confusing what the orders even are here, and they don't really seem to be lawful at that.
sentence of 30,
We studied the law to come out
That's
here and
fine.
do
That's
this.
cool.
in the very first sentence of 38.15, it says you have to interfere with criminal negligence. Us standing here trying to record audio and video, that's not criminal negligence.
It does
Just
say
because
that.
you guys are distracted and you're scared, we're not interfering.
I want to say anything about
I've been
this.
arrested 3 times for doing exactly what I'm doing right now.
Okay, well, all I'm asking is that you just stay back. That's it.
I'm not, I mean,
They always have to like get in some type of order. Like, all I'm asking is you just stay back. All I'm asking is you stay out of the restricted. It's like they have to tell you what to do. They cannot just go about their business. They have to tell somebody what to do.
I'm already, am I good right?
All I'm asking is y'all don't, why? If he was 5 feet closer, I don't think they could do anything. If he was 6 feet closer, I don't think they could do anything. It's just, they just want to tell somebody what to do.
Here? I mean, this is basically where I was. We just like to practice our rights, and you guys swore an oath to uphold our rights, and y'all want to violate them.
I'm curious what this auto tech van was doing.
They just want to steal this man's money in peace.
I don't know. He might have been speeding or something, Harvey. I don't know.
Hey, we'll appreciate you being professional.
Yes, sir.
If you show me respect, I'll show you respect. And you've been respectful, but that guy right there has not been respectful. I need his name and badge number. He refused to identify.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you.
It's your policy. Follow your policy. And see, now because he's scared, he called you. Now you're blocking the road. This is creating a road hazard. Because he's scared.
I don't know. If it was Friday afternoon at 5 o'clock, probably a lot worse. But
Oh yeah. You got a white line. So people are
Jeez,
supposed to
parking
get
like
their
that
turn
car.
back there, but they have to go off the line.
If I had lights, I would park in front of mine too. We never ran into you over here. Are you pretty new?
Barely, yes.
Are you
Yes,
come
ma'am.
from another department?
No, ma'am. I started here.
Hey, do you know Officer Deerfoot, that blonde-headed lady?
I've heard of her. Yep.
I made her famous.
But you need to stay right there. Don't come off the grass.
We don't need your
Again, somebody else gonna come tell them what they need to do.
lawful directives. Go back to work. Shut your mouth.
Oh, I think this must be the one he made famous, allegedly.
If I got to tell you again, it's going to be on a postcard.
Oh, she hates it. Oh, she's so mad. Y'all saw that snap too? Watch this turn around. Watch her turn around. Watch
I got to
it.
tell you again, it's going to be on a postcard.
Ooh, y'all saw that turn around. Ooh, she wanted to do something to him, but she couldn't. Why? Because she's not supposed to, and she knows that it's going to be on camera. And this is why I do these videos. We got to hold these people accountable. And this is whenever they know they're being recorded, a lot of times they do act different. Look at her. Oh, she mad. I need to go back and find that one.
64 there, Sergeant.
I'll call her a wambulance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's a YouTube star.
You made Stacey Brown famous too.
Yeah.
Okay. But your message came up with something.
Here comes more cops because he's scared.
He ain't scared. He's mad that he's being recorded. He ain't scared.
They're going to block this whole highway down so they can steal this man's money.
I am a little confused. This seems like the 4th or 5th police officer that they're calling for this. Again, just to reiterate, I have no idea at all whatsoever what this all auto tech guy is being stopped for or what he's accused of or whatever. But I always did find that to be very strange. Like even me as, a young person, I would drive around Baton Rouge where I went to college and I'd get pulled over by one cop and then all of a sudden 2 cops. Now it's 3, now it's 4 cars. And it's like, why they always gotta swarm you like that? This guy isn't doing anything. Looks like he's just sitting in his car. But they're probably all swarming because of these 3 auditors. It doesn't look like they wear body cam. It's hard to tell. Maybe they are. I will say, though, from all the audits that I have seen in my life, she's doing comparatively relative to the other audits. She's doing okay. She is still doing the trying to tell people what to do for no damn reason. Stay on the grind. Can't come any close. Shut up. Here he comes. Who's he?
He's scared. He pissed himself when we showed up.
He's scared.
Hey, can you get him to identify, Sergeant?
Are you involved in the traffic stop?
Well, he started talking to me and ordering me around, and I just asked him
He did. That's true. I saw it.
to identify. She's been professional, but I just need him identified.
It's Officer Macanjula.
Macanjula. Has he got a badge number?
I don't know.
All right. And you're Sergeant Puckett?
Yep.
Appreciate the professionalism. You guys show us respect, we'll show you respect.
It's a two-way road. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm feeling a little better about how the sergeant is acting.
My only small request, the get in the line line of sight for this officer to see.
Okay. It's hard for me to tell. It sounds like he's saying, can you get in the line of sight of the officer so he's not distracted? Let me back it up.
Only small request. We get in the line of sight for this
One small request, can you get in the line of sight
officer to see?
so he can see you? No, absolutely not. What in the hell? It's just they just have to tell you what to do. It's something I feel like it has to be like programmed into them during that 15 days they go to cop school or whatever. It's like, no, stop trying to tell people what the hell to do. If they're not doing anything illegal, you got to shut the up. Just shut up. Just leave people alone.
So he doesn't have to divide his attention.
So he doesn't have to divide his attention. Why does he need to be paying attention to me, officer, is what I would say. Why is he even paying attention to me?
Hey, I got a request too. Will you guys take off your shoes? I got a foot fetish. Your feelings don't trump my rights, Sergeant.
Right.
All right.
When my officer has to divide his attention,
Officer safety is not my concern.
Interference.
No.
Yes.
No, it's not. They love this fake interference bullshit. When my office, first of all, that's not your officer. You don't own nobody, sir. You do not own anybody. Kind of weird that you're acting like you own somebody. That's my officer. When my officer has to divide his attention, well, he don't have to divide his attention because there's 15 of y'all on the scene at this point, 15 cop cars swarming around. The whole literal gang is all here. So why does he have to divide his attention? 2 of y'all are now looking over here at me. So why is he dividing his attention?
We just went over this with her. In the first sentence of 3815 interference, it says you have to interfere with criminal negligence.
It does
Me
say
standing
that.
here on
It does say that. Let me show y'all. Up here, this is the interference with public duties statute. It says a person commits an offense if the person with criminal negligence interrupts, disrupts, impedes, or other.
In the first sentence of 3815 interference, it says you have to interfere with criminal negligence. Me standing here on a.
So that's right. That is right. Yes. In order for this statute, 3815, to apply, which is the interference statute that these officers keep trying to quote, it's interference if my officer has to divide his attention. That's definitely not what it says. What it says is a person commits an offense of, what's the offense? Interference with public duties if the person is using criminal negligence to interrupt, disrupt, impede, or otherwise interfere with, probably a traffic stop is in here. So criminal negligence is the requirement here. You have to be being criminally negligent. And
Public right of way.
Harvey's argument is like, by default, necessarily, I cannot be interfering with criminal negligence because what I'm doing right now is absolutely constitutionally protected. Not only is it allowed, it's a constitutionally protected activity. I'm filming an officer in the course of their duties, which is protected by the First Amendment. So there's no possible way it could be criminal. So I can't be doing that criminal negligence requirement of the statute. So you sitting here talking about interference statutes is moot. It doesn't apply. It's irrelevant. And it doesn't apply to anybody on this little patch of grass over here because we're on a public right of way. There's a stop sign here. We're not interfering. They did not speak to that officer in the video. I don't know. Maybe something got edited out. I don't know. I didn't see these people speak to him. In fact, I saw him speak to them. And then that's whenever Harvey said, "What's your name and your badge number?" Because I don't think they would have spoken to him. Even yelling, though, I don't think would apply because there is that subsection D that says interference cannot be speech only. So if they were just asking him questions or whatever, even that doesn't seem like it would rise to the threshold of meeting this statute. And so it's really good that they are saying interference. And it's really good that the people here on this audit know the code. They're citing subsections. They're saying this doesn't apply to us and this is why. And it's almost like they're getting a chance to discuss the law of the situation before it ever has to go to court, which I think is actually a really cool thing. I haven't really seen very much in the audits I've watched.
Trying to record audio and video, practicing my First Amendment.
Oh, now it's private property.
See that stop sign?
But from my understanding, in order for the police to effectuate some action on private property, as far as like removing someone, I think the owner of the property or someone who's like a custodian of the property would have to have a problem with it. Or there must be some pre-existing memorandum of understanding between the McDonald's and the police in order for the police to effectuate the removal of someone from private property. Like basically they have to call the police. I think that's my understanding of it. So now it's private property, which has absolutely nothing to do with anything else going on right now. Whatever can be seen from public can be recorded in general. Of course, maybe there's exceptions here, there, and everywhere, but the McDonald's, while it may be on private property, where they are standing right now on that stop sign is not private property. It's a public easement at best. The public has access to stand where there's a stop sign, is what they're saying. And so, what does this private property have to do with anything? It's more law enforcement officers just really honestly having a very hard time with the fact they cannot tell people what the hell to do. Anything and everything that they can pull out of their bag of tricks to try and tell somebody what to do, they about to do it.
Right there, this is a public right of way. This is a public right. You see that light post right there that my tax dollars pay for? All right. I know what I'm talking about. But you interrupted me. The first sentence of 3815 says you have to interfere with criminal negligence. Me standing here practicing my First Amendment right is not criminal negligence. Just because you guys get distracted and are scared, it's not a crime. I've got 3 lawsuits over this penal code. Go ahead and make it number 4.
Okay.
I got a good lawyer.
Okay.
It's the First Amendment. I'm not breaking any laws. I'm not he's sitting in his car writing a ticket. You said I was interfering?
Yeah, he kind of did. He said, if my officer is distracted, you're breaking a law, you're interfering. Yes, because there's an interference statute. And so you're citing to a penal code of interference. So yes, you did imply he was breaking. Yes, you did. Yes.
In a way.
I had a request.
You were trying to, you're like, you're kind of interfering. No, I'm kind of not.
Why is there 4 officers here just because we're standing here?
Why are there 4 officers here? Some of the other auditor just asked. He said, why are there 4 officers here? I'm also wondering.
Because he's scared.
Cars here because we're standing here recording. Why? It's a simple traffic stop. We have enough officers to be able to do that tonight.
He's scared. Now y'all blocking y'all are creating a hazard.
And this is a Saturday night in Arlington, Texas. I'm sure that these other 3 officers had something that they could be doing other than this.
Hazard in the road, blocking the road.
Simple traffic stop. This man should already be on his way. He probably would have been. Y'all gonna have to get used to this.
If this officer wouldn't have been scared.
I never said that you guys can't be out here.
He's scared.
But the waste of our tax dollars, this is bullshit.
Dude, do you need to change your diaper or what? Did you wet yourself? He's got a man bun. Look at this. Wow.
Don't hate on the man bun, Harvey. I like a man bun.
Wow.
Hate on the behaviors, though, because he did not know how to act.
This is unreal, dude. Freaking man bun.
What's wrong with the man bun?
Yeah, you guys need to learn the laws, man. This is ridiculous. Look at this. Look at all these cops. Standing on public property with a cell phone brings all this.
Wow, look at him. Look how mad he is. A lot of people might have the stereotype that cops in the South are worse, and maybe they are in some cases, but like, can you imagine if this was Danbury? These guys are just kind of standing around like, but they also might have been audited a bunch of times before. Like, they might kind of like know what happens if you act like a tyrant. I really don't know.
Because he's scared. This officer's scared. He's scared, so that's a crime on us.
I don't even think he's scared. Harvey can say what he wants. This is what he does. So obviously he knows, but I probably wouldn't even give him the benefit of the doubt of saying he's scared, because then he can go ahead and act later like he was scared and he had imminent fear of blah, 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 blah. Like, no, he ain't scared. He ain't scared. He ain't scared. He's annoyed. He's egotistical. He's trying to tell other people what to do. He doesn't like that he's being recorded. He ain't scared. He ain't scared. And so like saying he's scared over and over could be like twisted by these tyrants as like, oh, well, he admitted that he knew he was scared and he was scaring him. Nobody's scaring him. He's just aggravated. So he called up backup from the gang, the Thin Blue Line gang that they're all in, from the cult, from the Gestapo, whatever y'all want to call it. He called up backup because of his ego. It ain't because he's scared. He's not scared. I promise you, if he was scared, he'll be using physical force against these people.
Because he's scared doesn't mean I committed a crime. You guys need to realize that. 38.15, it says I have to interfere with criminal negligence. Me standing here practicing my First Amendment is not criminal negligence.
This is not legal advice, and I never was barred in the state of Texas, so I really don't know. But just from my basic reading of the statute, I think Harvey is right. There's just nothing here that could be considered criminal negligence. He hasn't done anything but stand there and record. And if no cops would have talked to him, I don't know, I'm not a psychic, but I can imagine he probably wouldn't have talked to them.
The sooner you guys learn that, the better. I'm scared.
I am going to disagree with Harvey on one thing. I actually really like that man bun. That's a cute man bun. Otherwise, the man don't know how to act and all that. But I kind of like the man bun, to be honest. My man has a man bun. Maybe I'm partial, but I like it. Comment below if you got a man bun.
I need backup. Me and my man bun are scared.
He's also very, very tall. Like, there's no way this man is scared. He's like 6'4". Look how giant he is. He is a giant compared to these other little, maybe they're just all very small. Again, I am going to have to harshly disagree with Harvey. That is a cool man bun. I like that man bun. Otherwise, I'm firing on all cylinders in agreement.
Are you going to identify a man bun? You never identified. All right, there you go.
Oh, he's upset.
You're dismissed. Mackin. Hey, appreciate it, Sergeant.
Where's this music coming from? Is it edited in?
Dude, oh shit.
He's cute. Harvey reminds me of like kind of like my like my uncles or something.
Give you a ticket or did you get a warning?
Is this dance mix like edited in?
Bro, we're gonna go to Dallas and cop watch. You wanna go?
No, he's inviting people to go cop watch in Dallas. How far is Dallas? It's like pretty close, I think.
He gave you a ticket? Yeah. I had to steal your money. There you have it.
Okay, so I think when he's saying steal your money, he's talking about tickets and like paying the tickets. Where are they going? I love Texas. All these big trucks everywhere. Wow, this is very trippy outro. Okay, so that was fun. As y'all know, I like watching videos where everybody learns something in the end, or everybody's allowed to go on their way in the end, or, you know, in some way, shape, or form, the tyrants are not like out here just like getting away with the worst things possible. That was fun. I liked it. I feel like that could have gone any and every type of way because I did not watch a moment of that before I just reacted to it. So it was really cool. What I will say is I think that was my first reaction to like a First Amendment audit that wasn't Long Island audit. There were a couple things I noticed that were different in the execution of the audits. Like, for example, the guys who were doing this audit knew the penal code and they knew the exact subsections to cite, which I thought was pretty cool. I think it helps to put the auditor or the people, right, in an even better position up against the tyrants because a lot of times the tyrants do not know the penal codes like that, like inside and out. They're just hollering out obstruction, interference, trespass, and they don't really know the code. And as someone who went to law school and passed bar exams or whatever, this is not legal advice. I definitely see the value in let's talk about the code because at the end of the day, you are a law enforcement officer and I know the law. So if you don't know the law, it puts me in a better position to win this argument. It puts me in a better position to keep my freedom at the end of the day and not get unlawfully arrested. If I'm sitting here saying, pursuant to subsection D of Penal Code 38.15, the interference with public duty statute, criminal negligence, or, you know, public like speech only cannot be whatever. That puts the cop on a different level of defense. They can't just show up and bully you around and holler orders. I mean, they can and they do, but that was a really cool difference. I haven't seen Sean do that very much. It's probably because Sean audits all over the country. He's not about to learn every single penal code in every single state. He audits everywhere, but there may be even other reasons why he doesn't do it that way. It was really cool to see a little bit of a different way of doing an audit. I think Harvey remained pretty respectful. I think that the audit ended up going well. I was very surprised to see there was actually 3 people standing in that same spot. So this must be like auditing capital of the South down there or something. I don't know. That was really cool to see. Yeah, I'm really glad no one got arrested and they didn't act a damn fool. It does seem like they did give the original person that they had pulled over a ticket, which of course they're going to probably want to do. But I don't really know what that person was doing, if they were speeding, if they were reckless driving. It's really not mentioned here, but it does sound like he did get a ticket. That one didn't get my blood pressure up quite as bad as that Waterbury one. Like, oh my God. If y'all missed my last video reacting to that, I think the title is like, I'm reacting to Audit the Audit, which I found out a lot of y'all don't even like that channel. Oops, I don't know. I mean, they're like a super highly subscribed to channel. I thought y'all liked them. Some people have mentioned them to me before, but like I said, I don't really watch him that much. I've watched a few of his videos. I found him to be informative because he kind of lays out the structure of it and tells you what he's going to talk about. But I really haven't watched enough of him to know if he's more leaning to the side of cops versus leaning to the side of we the people. Sounds like a lot of y'all think he leans more to the side of the law enforcement in a lot of these videos. I know all that. But yeah, if y'all have anything y'all want me to react to, just, link it below or whatever. I'll look into it. And y'all let me know about the veteran in North Carolina who's blind or whatever, who's not getting access to the courts. This video's already gone way too long. That's all I really had for today. In the meantime, facts ain't defamation. Love you, mean it. Okay, bye.